The Polkadot cost examination shows a negative pattern as selling pressure actually continues on the lookout. The market pursued the bullish direction yesterday, yet the worth acquired during this time was insignificant, and the selling pressure returned. Bulls are endeavoring to keep up with the cost over the $7 level, as this is by all accounts the help floor for SpecUSD. Support is available at $6.70, and on the off chance that the help endures, it might help bulls in keeping up with the cost levels over the help. DAB/USD one-day cost outline. Spot reports a 3.28% misfortune short-term. The one-day cost diagram for Polkadot cost investigation shows bears are characterizing the cost bend today. The spot USD was revised after a slight bullish cost development yesterday. Spot USD pair is exchanging hands at $7.01 at the hour of composing. The previous week, generally speaking, demonstrated adverse for the crypto pair as it lost around 7.28% esteem throughout this time. What's more, today, the selling pressure has returned, and the pattern is equivalent to the bears are characterizing the cost capability by cutting the cost down, and one more 3.28% misfortune has been recorded throughout the course of recent hours. The moving normal, mama, is remaining at $7.14 over the cost level. The instability for SpecUSD is on the higher side, however the Bollinger Groups are currently separating, with the upper band at $9.17 addressing opposition for DAB, and the lower band at $6.19 addressing support for the cryptographic money, making a normal at $7.68. The overall strength list, RSI, is likewise affirming the drowsy negative cost development for now, for what it's worth, on an exceptionally slant descending bend at file 40, nearly floating close to a similar score. Polkadot cost examination, late turns of events and further specialized signs. The 4-hour cost outline for Polkadot cost examination shows that bears are taking a stab at the lead and have made some harm the general cost esteem, and yet, the bulls have evaded the negative tension as help has begun to recuperate at record 43, as the bend is gradually turning upwards as the purchasing action resumes on the lookout. What is Polkadot, spec? Polkadot is an open-source sharded multi-chain convention that interfaces and gets an organization of particular blockchains, working with cross-chain move of any information or resource types, not simply tokens, consequently permitting blockchains to be interoperable with one another. Polkadot was intended to give an establishment to a decentralized web of blockchains, otherwise called Web3. Polkadot is known as a Layer 0 meta protocol on the grounds that it underlies and depicts a configuration for an organization of Layer 1 blockchains known as parachains, equal chains. As a meta protocol, Polkadot is likewise equipped for independently and forklessly refreshing its own codebase by means of on-fasten administration as per the desire of its symbolic holder local area. Polkadot gives an establishment to help a decentralized web, constrained by its clients, and to improve on the formation of new applications, organizations and administrations. The Polkadot convention can associate public and confidential chains, permissionless organizations, profits and future innovations, permitting these free blockchains to trustlessly share data and exchanges through the Polkadot transfer chain, made sense of additional down. Polkadot's local spec token fills 3 clear needs: marking for activities and security, working with network administration, and holding tokens to interface parachains. Polkadot has 4 center parts: relay chain, Polkadot's heart, assisting with making agreement, interoperability and share security across the organization of various chains, parachains, free chains that can have their own tokens and be enhanced for explicit use cases, paratreads, like parachains however with adaptable network in light of a conservative pay more only as costs arise model, bridges, permit parachains and paratreads to associate and speak with outer blockchains like Ethereum. Polkadot cost investigation end. The Polkadot cost investigation shows that the coin is remedying today and may keep on following a downtrend for now as the more extensive market is negative too. The help present as $6.70 is sufficiently able to keep the crypto above water above, Yet in the event that the help flounders, spot USD might move down towards the $6.50 level. In any case, chances are less for a low cost. Who are the originators behind Polkadot? Polkadot is the leader convention of Web3 establishment, a Swiss establishment with a mission to work with an open-source, completely practical and easy-to-understand decentralized web. Polkadot's pioneers are Dr. Gavin Wood, Robert Habermeyer, and Peter Szabin. Wood, Web3 establishment's leader, is the most notable of the triplet because of his industry impact as Ethereum fellow benefactor, Equality Advances pioneer and the maker of the savvy contract coding language Robustness. Wood is additionally credited with begetting the term Web3. Habermeyer is a Thiel individual and achieved blockchain and cryptography scientist and designer. Szabin is the previous innovation chief at Web3 establishment, with an abundance of involvement across exceptionally specific fintech enterprises. What makes Polkadot special? Polkadot is a sharded multi-chain network, meaning it can handle numerous exchanges on a few chains in equal, parachains. This equal handling power further develops adaptability. Custom blockchains are fast and simple to foster utilizing the substrate structure, and substrate blockchains are intended to be not difficult to interface with Polkadot's organization. The organization is likewise profoundly adaptable and versatile, permitting the dividing of data and usefulness among members. Polkadot can be consequently redesigned without the requirement for a fork to execute new elements or eliminate bugs. The organization has an exceptionally complex client-driven administration framework where all symbolic holders have a vote in how the organization is run. Groups can tweak their own blockchain's administration on Polkadot in view of their requirements and advancing circumstances. Nominators, validators, and collators all satisfy different obligations to help secure and keep up with the organization and kill terrible way of behaving. Toward the finish of 2021, Polkadot effectively closed its most memorable parachain barters. The parachain barters followed an unpermissioned flame closeout framework. The triumphant bid is the most noteworthy, offered at the irregular second the sale closes. Polkadot allotted the initial 5 spaces to the accompanying closeout champs, Akala, Moonbeam, Astar, Equal, and Clover. These undertakings will have